come on over to Virtual Antique Marketplace. We're at the Antique Mall in Byron, Georgia, and you can hang out with us. Hello, Nifty Kitty. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to turn this around and show y'all some goodies instead of my face. Here we go. Turning it around. All right. We'll start over here. If you see anything that you are interested in, say something. I will make you some deals. That is for both of those, but I will be better than that. Anything you see, the prices are going to be really good. He's a cute little guy. He is no uh, Devonware, I think is what he's called. Yeah, he's marked. Let's bring him down here so somebody can see him. Yep, there can't nobody see you. Little bit of everything here. She's a cutie too. Oh, y'all hear Gerald whistling in the background because he loves to whistle. And after 45 years, I've given up on telling him I hate whistling. Does Bob do that, Kim? Does he just do things he knows you hate, but he can't help himself? Interestingly, this little girl is a shaker. Gerald's hanging up something. And I don't know where her partner has gone to. I feel like nobody would just take one of them. Yes. Oh my. Me too, girl. Me too. I love this mug. I can't believe it's still here. It is so retro. 1970s. Gavin whistles too. And and the thing is, he knows I can't stand it. It's like fingernails on a blackboard. But he hates bagpipes. So I'm always threatening to buy me some bagpipes and start playing them because it's just a habit. He doesn't even realize he's doing it. He's not trying to drive me crazy. He just is. I'm surprised she's still around. I'd never seen a Cupid Bell. Did you know I keep hearing that rumor, Kim? I don't know who started that rumor, but there is a rumor floating around that I'm raising money so I can go to Germany. So, yes, hot gossip. Well, I'm hoping it's a fact, not just gossip. I made the down payment. Let's just say that. Right now, that's as far as I've gotten. Um, I've got a lot of these, and these, are, I don't know, not per se vintage, but a lot of them. Look at this one. This is Disney in California. That one will be gone because people do love Disney. Speaking from experience. That looks like Williamsburg pottery. Good morning, Nifty Kitty. Yes, I saw you had cruises booked. Gosh, I would love to go on a cruise with you and Bob. But y'all are on the other coast. So I would have to fly to California and then get on a cruise ship. And I'm in Georgia, so I'm right there in Florida where all the cruise ships leave from. It'll happen one day, Kim. It'll happen. Look at these little wooden dudes. Aren't they cute? If y'all want me to run something, please tell me. Doing Alaska. Oh, that's supposed to be a really good one. I have some friends that have done that. I wouldn't if somebody wanted to take me there. But there's some other places I really want to see first. Coming on down. This dog does not belong to me, but that happens. I Look at you. Hi. Yes, there's a rumor going around that I'm trying to raise money to go to Germany. How did such things get started? Don't know. I just moved that out of my booth to somebody else's booth because it's just here. There's so much stuff here. So, good morning. A gluten tag. A gluten tag? Oh, I just got it, Misty. It's supposed to be Guten Tag. Like, I don't know what that means, but I know it's German. But it says gluten tag. That might help me remember it, actually. Now that you said it, there's some cute little dolls. We who resell have things that we don't recall where we got them from. I hope that's not just me. Yes, the chat is open and I am streaming to YouTube. And Gerald is on the other side of that wall drilling with his power tools. Because isn't that great? Yeah, that's what we do. We drilled while we're doing a live show. I didn't know I was going live, but that's just the story of my life. I don't know what I'm doing. He would remember, yes. Lord knows that boy. He can remember stuff. He remembers things about me that I don't remember. And he remembers stuff about all of us. Look at this book, Misty, Ireland. I saw all the things there in your videos. Somebody has been in the booth moving things around, so that's good. And I did have a really good month um, in the booth, but mine's not. I woke up like this, but it's Marie Antoinette. I can run that. I will. Hmm. Yes, that is. That is all true. And the plate is running. Um, that is our fearless leader's voice. If you don't know, that is Misty Pate, Thrifter, Vintage Hunter. She's becoming right famous. That one. You had so many new followers, and thank you for your bid. Um, your channel is just growing like crazy. All right, I love it. No, I know. Look. See, this is what. Hey, Mister. Hello, girl. Yeah, he's over here whistling and drilling, and I'm doing a live sale because why not? Nothing funny now. Yeah, he broke his front tooth. He said, "Don't say nothing funny." He's got an appointment. This is cool. Somebody made it. It's a cup cut in half, and it's a nightlight. Isn't that sweet for like a bathroom, or I guess a kitchen would make more sense if you need a nightlight. You know what I mean? Well, fortunately, he didn't break the whole tooth off. It's just chipped. It could be worse. Is the point. But I told him, well, whoever cut it, they cut it with something good because it's cut really straight. Maybe like what you cut a tile with would work, but well, let me run that. Hold on. Oh, don't fall down and break. Okay. It helps just knowing you're here in spirit. All right, I'm going to run this. Lord of mercy. All right, let's see if it's going to let me put something else in because you know it does this funny thing when you're trying to do stuff on a live. It makes you wait like a minute in between. He's whistling again. I'm dropping it down to 10. Ah, it's not letting me do it yet. I don't know why it does that, but it does that. So give it just a minute, and then it'll just suddenly say, okay, failed to upload media. Do you want to retry it? Yes, I do. I think it's about to load. No, it didn't. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep trying to load it, and I'm gonna keep scanning while I'm trying to load it. Come on. I don't even know if I knew exactly how many minutes to wait in between. And there it went. See what I mean? It just makes you, I don't know, what was that, like 5 minutes before? And it's running now. Thank you, Kim, for your bid. I appreciate you so much. I do love Kim and Bob. Well, listen, patience is a virtue, but I don't have any of it. It's like that old saying when they were handing out patience, it was taking too long, so I left. Yep. Yep. What you doing over there? Hanging. Hanging. Just hanging. I was swinging, not hanging, huh? He hung, I showed this picture when I got it. I'm coming around you, babe. I got this one on our last weekend trip we went to. I just think this is so classy. Let me get back for you to see it. It's probably a little big to ship, but I really liked it. And if I had a spare wall in my house, I would hang it there. But I have no spare walls. And this is the last 5 of Gerald's pictures. I don't think he's done any more or plans to do any more. Not sure on that part. But anything you see, if you're interested in it, let me know. I will make you a deal. You have the coffee one. Yes, you do. And she's still here, and she is in excellent condition. That's Dresden lace, and she's got all her fingers. If she doesn't sell, if she doesn't lose a finger hanging out here in an antique mall, and she's just perfect. See on the bottom what she was, $125. I had her listed for $65, but anyone interested, I will drop that some too, because that's the name of the game. I got to sell stuff because there's this project I'm working on. I've been trying not to say the word because it got to the point where it's like every other word out of my mouth was Germany. They go with the look at the tag on the thing. They go with it. I see. Picture and cups. I have been reading up on Dresden. I am so excited about. I'm more excited about Dresden than I am Berlin. This is a pretty set too. They've been here forever. Forever. I don't remember who made them. Whoever has this booth really should do some maintenance and tidy up. But I've been a little busy testing you about. I love it when you bring it up, Kim, because then it's not me bringing it up. Because, like I said, I feel like that's all I talk about, and I feel like people are over it. Like, for the God, just love of God, just go and come back and shut up. But what y'all don't know is, as soon as we come back, I'm gonna start working on the next one. This is a Jane Austen doll, and I love Jane Austen. In fact, I'm wearing a Jane Austen T-shirt. Yeah, the chip and bowl, and I have the hanger. There's some really good stuff in here. How much for that? I got $40 on it. And it's got the hanger. And I would do better than that for you. You know that. So I will run it if you say so. If it's been 5 minutes. The glasses, these down here, there is 7 of them. I think I had, let me look. I had 60 on them. But honestly, I would do them for 40. Um, or make me an offer, because, as I have repeatedly said, I'm raising money. And this is money sitting here on a shelf, and I need to get it in my wallet. Hold on, run. On the glasses, 25 on the glasses. Let me start trying to put them in and then see if it lets me, because, it makes me wait like 5 minutes in between everything I post. Do you hear Gerald whistling? God bless him. I'm running that glass set. I'm trying to. I think $200. Yeah. He said, funny. All right. That would give you yes. They're down at the bottom, but oh well. What sells really good here, and the reason it's here. Oh, I had that moved to stage, and then I just removed it to stage. It's running the glasses. There are 108 people in this. Shut the front door. Wait a minute, I'll look at it. No, come back. That's stinking incredible. And the back. Thank you guys so much. And to think I almost didn't even go live. But I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning with Adam, and that sort of kicks my butt. All right. I ran the glasses and nobody bid on them, but that's okay. If you want me to rerun them, I will. Hello, welcome in. If you're watching over on YouTube, come on over to Virtual Antique Marketplace, because we got some sales. I'm doing a little fundraiser for myself. I will run them again. I will do anything you want me to. Glass set ended. Restart. Start auction. They're running again, just in case. Really? Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely, Gigi. I'm just happy to see you here. It's always good to see new people. Look at the this is a cast iron bank. It's got some weight because it's cast iron, but I had 36 on it, and that X means I was discounting it. So you can hear the traffic on the interstate in here. Uh, Is there anything else I was supposed to run? Otherwise, I'm just going to keep showing you things. I love this bowl. It's so perfect for fall, which is not fall, but I just think it's neat. Look, it's very mid-century modern. And this is a bank. Look at the nut over there. This is a bank. What is the blue vase top right? That. Isn't that pretty? It's heavy. No, no. Okay, I'll run the glasses while I'm, well, isn't it pretty? It is big. It, I was sorely tempted to take it home when I found it. All right, the glasses are running. They're down there. And we're coming back up to, it is on my side. It's ticking off. I'm looking, yeah, I'm watching it tick down. That's strange. Restart. I'm doing it again. We love having you here. You can just ship and listen. Misty. The glasses did run. All right, they're running again. And there's that piece. If you're interested in that, let me know. Hey, Freddie Fines. I haven't seen you in a long time. That's a pretty piece, though. If I put my hand up, you can see how big it is. And I'll make you a deal on it if you're interested. This one is a little, I mean, sitting beside that, it doesn't really show off as well, but this is Bohemian Crystal. And that is a really pretty piece. It's got some weight to it. Hi, Sharon. This that here that looks like a book, it says it's War and Peace, is actually a box so you can hide your treasures in. I have one more. That's my last mask. I think when I got those, I think I had like 6 different masks, and that's the only one left. So we're in my antique booth, and if you see anything that you're interested in, just let me know, and we'll run it. I will give you a discount. Things are priced, but that is the antique mall prices I put on it. There's a red ashtray. And Gigi, if you let me know when you're ready, I will try the glasses again. Okay. I don't know what somebody said it worked before, so okay, let's try it again. Restart auction, start. Okay. It is running. Yay, you got in. We want to put those glasses in our basket back there. Because Miss Gigi just bought herself some really pretty glasses. Finally, listen, honey, I understand. Technology and me are just we're just battling constantly. And me trying to have a YouTube channel and edit videos. Honestly, it's almost whipped my butt. And yeah, I'm gonna have 2 empty shelves, so yay. What I was saying, something that sells all the time here are these movies, DVDs, and there's so many. I know these are not what you say vintage, but they're here, so I'm just going to show them to you. There's a complete series of Full House, which is kind of vintage, so um, I do pretty good with the technology with the sales, But man, if you've ever tried to edit a video, I mean, Misty makes it look like it's nothing. Did you say you made those glasses? Debbie, you know me. You know I ain't made nothing. If I made them, I promise you, nobody would buy them. There's a complete set of Hawaii 5-0. And that's a set of turtle movies in a turtle. I mean, who don't love that? All right, if you see something you're interested in, I do love these. My daughter bought these because she said that reminded her of me and Gerald. It takes you 2 hours. Well, honestly, it takes me, Jesus, and all the disciples to get a lame little video up. And even then, it's not that good. And I've tried, well, yeah, I don't want to hear me whine about how difficult technology is, but yeah, I know you would. Misty, you're the best. But Lord knows you got enough to do without trying to help me with my crap. That's NCIS. Bunch of seasons. There's Red Skeleton. He's a bit vintage. All right, I'm moving up. This is a really pretty picture. Um, and y'all know Misty's doing a meet with her and shop coming up. I so want to do that. There's Alf. He's an old one too. All right, coming around. And these pieces, I have several. And this stuff is so pretty. Look at this one with the duck on top. Slag glass is what I call it. Lidded. Now he's quacking. Why is he quacking? There's the stickers inside. And the lady vase with the flowers. And this was an attempt at me doing a craft, because I had some less than perfect head vases. And Misty suggested that, I do something with them. So I put flowers in them. And there they sit. Go to Urbana. You love Urbana. I do too, though. I loved that little town. I loved Ohio. That was the first time I'd ever been to Ohio. See, that's the thing. I've never been, a lot of places outside of the, deep south. So that's what makes Germany so exciting. Misty, don't look at the clown. But that is a vintage clown clock that works with the pendulums. And when he's working, which, I mean, he will, his eyes go back and forth. Is that not terrorizing? I don't know. I'm trying to make him work without pulling him down. Burn that fire. Burn that fire. What fire are we burning? The clown. He is, I mean, he's cute, but then when he's ticking, his eyes go back and forth. Look at this. Look at what I live with. Look, what's happening?
America.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
What you
Cowboy
say,
Gerald. I don't know where your horse is, but I know where your bull is. That was funny. This is another box. It looks like books. These are vintage high heel shoes. They're designer Spanish leather. Is Willie here? What? Willie, I thought you'd be at work. And let me tell you what's fun about these vintage Spanish leather high heel shoes. They were mine. I wore those. I'm not telling anybody, Willie. Don't nobody tell. Can you believe I actually walked around in them? They were $74 new. They're an 8.5. If anybody out there, I'll just put plants in them because, you know. But I did. Back in the day, I could strut in some heels. Yeah, no, I'm doing no heels. I'm trying not to break a hip. Let's see what else is down. Vintage books, always. Everybody's here, Willie. You was about to miss it. Need them in a tin. Me too, Willie. They don't tell you that, but your feet keep growing as you get older too. That's some chalkware. Little chalkware people. If you're interested in anything, if you see anything, say something and I will run it because I'm raising money for a worthy cause. Look at the handbag. Isn't this neat? I've had that here for a while too. It's made in Taiwan. And there is an ashtray. So I do sell some ashtrays. Thank you so much, Rachel. Look at the little girl's shoes. I just thought they were cute. These little trays are sweet. And like I said, don't worry about the price because I'll make you a deal. Even on these things here. I've been thinking about your room, Willie, and not in a weird way. Um, I don't think you've unpacked those boxes. I think they just came in and you just set them down. You need to unpack them because you could condense that stuff. It's packed for shipping, so it's got a lot of filler in them. So if you opened them up and took everything out and then you could probably condense it down to about half. And if I was close enough, I'd come do it for you. But you know what I mean? It is a German ashtray if you want it to be. It's a designer. You know, I looked him up online. I'm trying to read his name because you know I can't remember crap. Rocky Patel. Which I'll knock that way down for you if you're interested in it. Oh, thank you. He brought me my Diet Coke. That's why I put up with his whistling. Any jewel kits? I don't think there are any kits in here at all. Thanks, babe. That's a bag of old people. Need a bag of old people. Have I got you blocked? I don't think I got you blocked. Okay. All right, coming around. Let me show you these. These are listed in my store. Um, that's a full set. And look at this. It's a set of 9, and it's all the colors. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be gone before the date is out. Because when I brought it in, the owner stopped and grabbed it and looked at it and said, oh my. This is also a box. It says Treasure Island, which I think is really fun because then you hide your treasures in it. And your husband doesn't know you got stuff. Not that mine cares, but just saying. If you got one of those husbands that cares about such. And there's the, hi! This piece of furniture. Lord love it. I'm stepping on stuff. We have marked it down, and there it is. Still hanging out. And I have that clock here. This clock is from the 1970s. It's a wind clock. Bradley 1970. This piece is beautiful, and I had it in my house. But if you've seen some of the videos of my house, you know something had to give. And right now I got it at $250. It's from the 1920s. It's beautiful. It's got a marble top. If you're anywhere near Byron, Georgia, because I sure can't ship it. You ever get you a husband? Oh. There's some nice ones out there. What about the vintage trash can? I found this week or last weekend, whenever that was. It feels like a month ago. We went out of town. It's a little big, but could be shipped. Oh, look at the table here. I found that at an estate sale, and all the little tiles were coming off, and Gerald redid them. But look at the legs. It's so mid-century. Isn't it great? So he redid all of the tile work on it. Yeah, it would be great for plants. But it's so mid-century. If you know somebody that's into a mid-century home, that is. And then that big old deer right there. He's beautiful. I'll mark him way down too if you're interested. I also had this table over here I found at the same estate sale. And it's still here. It's amazing to me sometimes what just sits. And then other things just jump off the shelves. Well, see, if I come to Indiana and I drive, Misty, I could bring it to you. And then I brought my 2 Mickey shirts up here because, I'm raising money. You have a Gerald too. The one I've got is pretty handy, and he just don't complain about much. There's some old trays. There's a wooden salad set that is really nice. What is that? I don't know. Book falling over. Handy husbands. Yes, they are. That's just, I don't remember where it was made, but it's got, are you marked on the bottom, dude? You are, but you're upside down. Taiwan. But it's really pretty set. And there's some vintage babies. And look at the little lamp. Isn't that cute? This is a designer lamp. It's signed. See right there. Grady, welcome in. We're just touring my antique booth. If you see something you're interested in, let me know. We'll run it. There's her signature. This was done in 2002. And this used to sit on my kitchen counter. It's really great just for a little light in your kitchen. Let's move you over here. And I've only got, what have I got on that? I had 48, but I marked it down. So if you're interested in that, I can run it for 30. And like I said, it's a signed, hand-painted, reverse-painted lamp. And it works. So, back around we go. Are you bored? He's just staring up at the ceiling. He's whistling again. And that's just a pretty piece of pottery. Do that for 10 if anybody's interested in that. This big old lamp. Big old lamp. Some more glass. You want to put this over on that shelf? You're like a peeping Tom. That is the man and the myth. You want to come get this? Because if I reach over there, something's probably going to die. Let's put some things on those shelves over there we cleared off, maybe.
You want me to put it over here?
Yes, sir. He is funny. He's a nut. This is a complete set. Isn't that beautiful? Surprised that's still here. It's the tray and the dresser and the two vases. This is not mine. Well, yeah, it is mine, but whose writing is that? Huh. I don't know. Put that over there. Yeah, I love that. That on top of this piece of furniture would be perfection.
Still, that purple. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. This stuff in here, it is vintage Victorian sterling silver, and it's a manicure set. Now, don't ask me what you gonna do with all these things on your feet, but that's what that is. And it's the whole set. There's the file. You won't have to pay to go to get your feet done. And I think it's sterling. Isn't that nutty? And here's some more. Like I said, if you see anything you're interested, fancy feet, I'm telling you, it will be. These look like they're from Germany. Those are priced really cheap. Look at that. If you're into Steins, there's two of them there. And let's move you, sweetie. You don't get seen up there. Do you know the artist's signature on the kitchen lamp? Yes. You can look her up. Her name is, it's hard to read there. Glyndia Turley, Turley. Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. If you're watching on YouTube, you can watch, but you can't shop. So you might want to come over to Virtual Antique Marketplace. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in just in case anyone's interested in it. It is a signed, hand-painted small lamp. There's my hand, so you can kind of see. It was just right for my kitchen counter. And I think I said I'd do 30. And we're going to run that. All right. Audrey. Shh, Willie. How did that rumor get started? I don't know. I'm trying to go to Germany, y'all. And so I'm selling things at a discount because I'm raising money. And if you too would like to go to Germany with Misty Pate and me and Audrey Lee and damn it, Daryl, it's a vicious rumor going around. It's going to be so much fun. I don't know that Germany is ready for it. I love this bowl. Somewhere where I could plug it in. I could. Gerald, will you plug this lamp in? Because they want to see it. There's a plug in over there. Okay, he'll do that real quick. And they're saying hello, Gerald. Just say hello. All right, he'll get that done for us. And then the Kokeshi doll. She opens up, and I think she's an ashtray because of the way the sides are. A Kokeshi doll ashtray. Why not? For chopsticks. You think? Now I'm confused. I turned it into an ashtray. Alright. He's got it plugged in. Or does he? That's not the right lamp.
I know that.
A pretty piece of pottery. Well, I know it works.
Yeah, it works.
I think the bulb's burned out. I love this little guy too. I'm surprised he's still here. I'm always surprised at what's here and what leaves. The crop would be, yes, it would be great for kitchen stuff. And I was told, I'm going to turn it upside down so I can show it to you. Don't, okay, look away for a second. I'll make you throw up. That's the bottom. And someone told me that that pottery factory was no longer there. So that would make it a little more valuable. It's in great shape. It is heavy.
Must be the bulb, 'cause I know it will.
Wonder if John's got a small bulb up there. Do we have any other bulbs? What's in this lamp?
Too big of a bulb.
It's too big for that. I mean, you don't think we could just put it in for a few minutes? We're trying to take a bulb out of another one.
It's too big.
It won't fit. Yeah, see, it uses that little bitty bulb.
Who's beating?
And now I took this bulb out. I'm just troubled. It's beautiful lit up. I could shine a light in it. Let me get out of your way. Please come in and shop. That is a MN Pottery Company. Yeah, that's what you said. It's based in. See, that's Kim. She knows stuff. Aw, that's awesome, Kim. So you need that. He's on a scavenger hunt. He is. He's looking for a bulb.
I will make sure it works.
He said he would make sure it works. But I just wanted to see the shade lit up. I was just trying to see if there's a light we could put it near. Too big. You don't see nothing with the bulb just because. And then over here, look, we're on a mission here. Look, those lights up there. Like if you held it up there to it, I don't know if that makes you see it a little bit.
You can see inside.
It's painted on the inside, but I don't know if that helped you at all. But yeah, I help. It's really very pretty. I wouldn't tell you a lie. I'll look around. He's still looking around for a bulb. Just think about it. Let me know. He is. He'll do anything in the world, and sometimes he just drives me bat crap crazy. But he doesn't mean to. It's unintentional, but I'm still bat crap crazy. Just look at the little kitty cat. I think this is so sweet. He likes to have an assignment, a mission. This is from 1970s. Shamid cat music box. Meow meow. Yes, meow meow. And the little kitty swings when you wind it up. But I don't have 3 hands, so I can't wind it. But he's very sweet. I'll do that for 15. If yes. Yes. Do you believe I'm selling him? Can you even? I can't either. He's got to go for what I paid for him or I won't. And he's so cute. Well, I collect skunks. That's why they're saying that. Who is the lady next to the cat? Isn't she cute? She's a wall pocket. A string holder wall pocket. Or maybe she's just a string holder. But she says, I hate housework. She's so cute. I don't hate housework, though. I actually love housework. She's sweet. And, string holders are not a thing anymore, so that totally makes her vintage. I'm going to run her real quick, because why not? Let's take her picture so I know what the heck I did. And what I got on her, I'm marking her down. I'll do her for 15, which is a really good deal. And I'm running her. There she goes. I am a strange person. I enjoy house cleaning. I naturally do it. And if you make me mad or I get upset, I can do it faster. So thank you for your bid. I appreciate you. And with all of the, I'm putting this over in the cart. With all of the collections I have at my house, it's a good thing that I keep it tidy because it would be a real hot mess if I didn't. And of course, today I didn't bring my box with my padding for stuff, but that's okay. All right, I'm coming back around. Hello, Pearls. How are you? I used to be like that. I cannot look at a mess. I cannot. I have to make it right. And I do. If you're interested in the skunk bank, he is plastic. He is adorable. It's a swung vase. Clear. I guess you call that swung. It's a vase. I think this is a cute bowl. It looks like an animal. On the skunk and the vase. I have to get 30 for the skunk just because that's what I have in him. But the vase, I can do the vase. I'll do the vase for 15 if you want the vase.
Yeah, the bulb is out.
Oh, the bulb was out.
Took a picture.
He took a picture with his phone of the lamp lit up. Okay, so hold the thought. Okay, look, there's the lamp lit.
Lit. Yep. And
There's
the
the
bulb.
inside
Yep.
with it lit. So,
Okay.
ooh, ah, ee. Yes, it's beautiful. All right, so let me know what you want me to run. The lamp is beautiful. And
Yeah, this one.
the only reason it's going is because Germany. Germany. Yeah, I've had that. I've said that before too. Not buying today. I'm not. But then here I go. Let me sit it right there for now. Let's move the trash can back down. All right. See if there's anything else. The chatty dolls, aren't they great? Fully dressed. I think they're mute. I'm not sure they're going to chat for you anymore. And then here's the other one. I have two. And they are so cute. And they are dressed to the nines with their little socks and shoes. Look at her socks. If you're interested in a chatty Cathy, I'll run them for 20. And you can see what I had on them. 48. How's my battery doing? I'm down to 45. So this is interesting. It looks like a book. You still have yours from the 60s? I never had one of those as a kid. And I was the dog girl, but I never had a chatty Cathy. I had a baby boo. Did you have a baby boo, Ken? This is a decanter. But I think it's so neat because it looks like a book. Concisive Dictionary, Bright Spirit Whiskey. And put that over there by the Tiny, I had Thumbelina. I think this little goober's cute. Let's put him up there. All right, guys, let's run something. I'm going to run this vase. Should have the box. My baby boo, for whatever reason, the plastic has dried and it cracked. So I think it's her leg that's not on good. But I put her on a onesie, so her leg can't. I'm not answering. I don't remember what I said on this vase, but I'm putting it for 10 because I want to go to Germany. I'll run that lamp again too because it's already in here. And this is a tall vase. The vase, does it glow? Well, I don't know, but possibly. I do have a black light in my purse. Get my car keys. It's almost gone. I'm gonna get my keys out of my handbag and hit that with a black light. Just for hoots and giggles. Uh-huh. Let's look. Um, I know, baby. Okay, we're gonna flash them. She is so decked out in her finery. Yes. I That is such a cool idea. Okay. All right, here we go. I want you to he's going to shine my black light on the vase. I don't think so. But that did sell. So if you put that in the cart, please. And I know. I'm never going to live that down. Yeah, the first time I did a sale from my booth, well, it got confusing because I did walk around and sell stuff from other people's booths. And, oh, anyway, I went to pay for the stuff for the other people and lost my mind and just stood there and paid for my own stuff. And I got halfway home and I was like, it seemed like I spent a lot more than I thought I was going to. It says, I'm not greedy, but I want enough. All right, it's not letting me put the doll in just yet. I don't know what this is about, but when, yes, yeah, it makes you wait. And the last thing I ran was the vase, so it's just making me wait just a minute. And then all of a sudden it'll click over. But I think this is so cute. It's on the saucer too. Just want enough. I just want enough to go to Germany. That's what I want. And one more try. I'm just going to keep on till it goes. I think I got it. Nope. It tricks you. Sometimes there it goes. It'll spin around and then it'll say, nope. All right. Chatty is running. And honestly, her outfit's probably worth that. She said, wait, I'm dressed so pretty. That's a great idea to turn him into a speaker. I didn't even thought of that. I got another one if anybody else needs a speaker. You're going to Indiana, girl. Fascina. Okay, I'm trying to say what Kim said because she's talking to me in German. I'm eating Cheetos as you speak. Gerald's favorite thing is Cheetos. He eats Cheetos all the time. He's kissing on your baby. She might not want you kissing on her baby. Thank you. I appreciate you always. And then there is this one. If anybody else is interested in a vintage chatty Kathy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to straighten her legs out. All right, let's see if we can put you up here. Okay, now I got to sneeze. Live, live broadcast. That's what you get. Thank you. There's a little dust in here. Don't know how that happened. Look at the little bird teapot. Isn't that sweet? Well, we made some room in here. Got a little bit more time. We'll buy the doll back for you. Willie, shut up. I mean, you ain't wrong, but shut up. It does happen. Well, I have said I may sell some of my collections before the trip, but I'll be right back collecting after. So, I mean, there's some things you just can't control, and that's one of them. I do enjoy collecting. I interviewed 2 new caregivers that were wonderful and are so excited because I'm having to hire an army, so that one person can leave and go to Germany. But they loved all my collections, and I had to tell them all about my YouTube channel, and they said they were going to follow me. And so I'm really excited about that because I need some help. I was up at 3 this morning, which is going to make for a really long day. I love that vase too. Look at that. With the angels, babies, angels, I guess. I don't know. Baby angels. That's big too. All right, guys. If you see something you want me to run, let me know. Because I'll make you a deal. A steal of a deal. That's a pepper pot. Because who don't need a pepper pot, right? Do I have a in-care business? I have a special needs son that is very sick and requires 24-hour a day care. And it's been me and his dad for a long, long time. And me and his dad are getting old. And we need a little help. So I did have, when I was still working, I had caregivers. I had one for over 10 years that was wonderful until she wasn't. How much are you asking for the print of cat and peace sign? Okay, let me go over there. That's some of the stuff Gerald made, I think is what you're talking about. And you're not talking about something over here, are you? I don't see anything that could be that over here. So I think you're talking about... Oh, it's near the floor. Is there one over here near the floor? Okay, wait for it. Things do move around, so I think it's over here. This one. What's your best price on this, Gerald? Gerald? What's your best price on your Kit Kat?
$20.
Let's see if it's going to let me put it in. It's good size. What's the size on these, Gerald? Because he makes them. You help me.
Okay.
I ain't got but one hand. Ouch. My thumb hurts, y'all.
You been thumbing it?
I'm holding. You're so funny. Let me get a picture.
Get my finger out of the way.
It doesn't matter. I just want to know what it is. All right, cat picture. And he sells these all day long for 30 and above.
32.
So 20 is well, if he doesn't,
It's fine.
pair it up before we get it listed.
Yeah, here.
All right, add to stream. Let's see if it's going to let me put it up. Move to stage. I think I got it. By George. Yeah. And it's running. That's perfect for you, Nifty Kitty. She's Nifty Kitty. Oh, don't smile. He broke one of his front teeth, and so every time something's funny, I say, "Don't smile." Thank you so much, Nifty Kitty. I'll get that mailed out to you, and it's on board with the hanger. Put that in there. It's sturdy. It's very sturdy. Slag glass. If you're interested in any of this, I do it half of what I got it listed for. So let me go find my diet drink, Willie. I'm having a Diet Coke in your honor. It's go nice with the crew. They are really cute because they're very mid-century. This is the lamp again. Excuse me while I just, choke. I'm going to go ahead and run that because it is in the store and I don't have to list it. Since Gerald went all the way up there to get a bulb in it so you could see it glow. So this is it's hand painted and signed by the artist. And you just don't even realize how good it is till you see it with the light in it. All right, moving back. Got a little bit longer before the phone just gives out. All right. More vases. I love that one with the dripping. This is an old Avon. Was an award. My first call. It was a whole collection they did for dealers. It's the precious moments, but they were made for Avon. Do you hear him whistling? Oh, it's so funny to me. Because he knows I hate it. This box right here weighs a ton. I honestly, I don't know. I've never figured out what it's made out of. Gerald, what do you think this weighs? Huh, how much do you think that weighs? It's heavier than that, isn't it?
No.
I wish you could feel it. It's heavy.
Probably a couple pounds.
It's more than that. But anyway, I'm just curious because it's heavy.
Couple pounds.
What do you think that's made out of?
I think it's copper.
You better go weigh it because I'm just curious.
Okay.
I don't know if you can weigh it or not. Look at the hand blown cups. These are pretty. Pretty. And they're just, one's a little bigger than the other. And I love this cup. I used to have that on my bookcase, just turned up like that. And these are sweet. Little clear glass ones. I don't remember who made those. And of course I didn't write it on the tag because I'm slack. And that's a pretty set. I got them marked down. It's a set of 4. That's Wedgwood glasses. Don't see that every day. This is a little bank. And it's a fire department. So if you know any firemen, that would make a cute little gift. There's a lot of stuff on here. Here, you move over there. These are some of those plaques from like the 60s with the vintage car and the vintage bicycle falling down. Yes, you are. I love him. I said these things may be on sale, but they're not on sale because I don't like them. They're on sale because I want to go to Germany. This is a pretty set. These are Libby flute glasses. And look at her. How sweet is she? Who made her? Can't tell. It's a Viking bud base. We got the green around the bottom. I don't think I had a lot on that either. Yeah, I had it marked down. It's by Viking. It's still got the tag on it. So, if anybody's interested in that one, I run it for 10. Today's the day.
They didn't have a scale.
They didn't have a scale.
That's pound half, probably.
I bet it's closer to 4, but we'll just say that. Never seen one with the green stripes. And see, it's got the green around the bottom. I'm wondering if that green glows. But it's shiny enough, even when it's not under a black light. So it's very dainty looking. It's just sweet. And there's the Viking tag. Look at the little mouse in the chair. He's sweet. Alrighty. Another pretty vase. That would be beautiful for spring. "13-year-old Miss Olivia has a birthday coming up on the 24th. She's gonna be 13. I don't think she'd want that. And the wooden vase, that's really pretty too. And I'm gonna come down. I love this because that's a map of Italy on a plate. You know? Who don't love that? There's a phone directory. More pretty glass. There's a sewing thing, but I don't think it's that heifer one. It's not Sewing Susan. It's some of her friends, but if she has friends. I don't know if Sewing Susan has friends because she's a heifer. Look at the little ashtrays. What you looking up? He's over here looking up something. I love the stitch there too. Isn't that pretty? Coming around. Look at that old baby. This one's old. A bragger. She's a bragger. She thinks she's the only one in the world that can sew. She's wrong. And put her right there. I love her face. And look, she's sleepy. So go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up. And I think she made a noise. Yeah. She wants to cry. She's going to have shaken baby syndrome. Stop it. Just sit there. Be sweet. She is very vintage. Did I have a year on you, girl? Nope. I'm guessing maybe 40s. I don't know. Sure guess. All right. We have about covered it. There's a little goober girl. And love this. Look at this face. I mean, that's not everyone's taste, but I think it's awesome. I would do a Victorian house. Hi, butcher daughter. I can't read. Well, excuse me while I cough. Are you on Virtual Antique Marketplace with us? If you see something that you're interested in, just tell me and I will run it for you. Look at the old raincoat. So, is there anything you see that you are remotely interested in? And I will make you a deal. Got just a little bit longer because, phone batteries. Phone batteries don't last forever. This is some pretty crystal glasses, etched. It's an etched set. Cobalt Libby. Hey, Bug. We are in my booth. That's what happens when you talk nonstop. You get a frog in your throat. You drink something. That's great. Well, if you see something you're interested in, tell me and I'll run it. You're not obligated to buy it. Um, but if you just want to check prices or if you're registered, you can bid when I run something. So maybe I'll just run something so you can see how it works. It's not. I've got some of your yellowware. I'm not. But yes, we can run that. That's Ellie Smith. Let's see if it'll let me put it in. Means we'll run some stuff before I run out of time. Let's take a picture. And Ellie Smith. I'm about to get there. My grandma was slow, but she was old. Add to stream. All right, I'm running this candy dish. It is running. It's in excellent condition. No chips, no cracks. I had 20 on it in the booth, and I'm running it for 15. And I'll just keep scanning while it's running. That's a really cute mid-century creamer and sugar. And I love this little coffee cup. The hospital my daughter was born in was called Parkview. Making some deals. But we're going to be running out of time here because my battery's going to quit on me. Still got about 20%. So if there's anything you're interested in, now is the time to tell me. This is a very unique thing, and I don't think anybody knows what it is, and that's why it's still here. If you look on the back, and it's upside down, hold that thought. See right here? That was the price, $750. And it's by that company right there, Zirche. It's big too. It's very big. Let me back up and move a little. Alright. Well, this has been fun. I love going live from the antique mall. It will make things a little simpler that I only saw my stuff today. So I don't go up there and try to pay for everybody's. if you love slag glass, and you know it is not too early to start Christmas shopping. That would be pretty with Christmas ornaments on it. Friday night, 7 o'clock, I'll be doing vintage Christmas. Me and my sidekick Willie. And so come follow us for that because it's always fun. We never know what we're going to be doing. Sometimes we just talk. All right. I think this is a pretty vase. Make sure you're following me. Please do. I also have a YouTube channel by the same name, Emmalene Darlene. Nothing country about that. You can find me on YouTube where I do antique shopping and vintage letters, all kinds of interesting, fun things. Once I can get them edited and up, you know, that's the hard part. Look at this set of Disney cards. Complete set. Full set. Disney. Some linens. This is a 58-inch round cross-stitch tablecloth. No rips or tears or anything. It's really pretty. Perfect for spring. Alrighty. Well, this has been fun. Hasn't this been fun, girl? What was the lidded silver on the shelf? Turning back. Lidded silver on the shelf. That silver. Something lidded silver on a shelf. That's a little teapot. Nope, not that. Turn it back. Silver with a lid. I was over here. Other small see-through shelf. Okay. Lidded silver. That's a little teapot next to the yellow dish. Okay, next to the yellow dish. This. The teapot. The teapot. Yes, you can. It's got that one. I did. That one. Okay. Can you reach through there and hand me that? Thank you, Misty, because you know I don't know what I'm doing. There you go. There's like Vanna White. This one's pretty. Look, it's carved. I mean, not carved, but you know what I mean. Get it in the picture. All right. There. Where you can see it. It is pretty, yes. It's lidded. And it is silver. Are you? I don't know. I'm just going to run it. How about that? In the interest in time. And let's take a picture so I know. Silver teapot. And have to stream. Come on, there you are. And it's running. That is a pretty piece. Let's see the engraving on it. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's your first purchase from me. See, Willie, we get new people every time. Can you maybe put some of your jewelry pieces that you had attached to cloth? I can. I had a basket full of jewelry, girl. I sure will. Anything y'all want me to run on Fridays, just let me know. I'm putting that in the pot. All right, guys. I have a basket full of jewelry pieces that I have never even out. And then, of course, I got the ones that I pinned on little pieces of burlap because that seemed like a good idea. It paid automatically. Butch's daughter, when you slid that and bid on it, it automatically paid. So you are finished. All I have to do is go home and print out the paperwork and ship it to you, which I will be doing. Probably be shipped out tomorrow, because why not? All right, I'm gonna turn around. Hey, Debbie P. Yes, you sure will. And if you buy, I'm going to do a sale Friday night. If I wait, which I kind of hate to do because this is Wednesday, but if I wait and you come to the Friday night sale, I could combine shipping. So if anybody wants me to do that, let me know. And I'll just hold off shipping your stuff until after the Friday sale. But all right. Well, this has been fun. Even though I did get enough sleep, see, you can still wake up and have fun and do things. So, um, Joel says bye. He's crazy. Whatever. Don't smile. He broke his tooth, so don't smile and turn around. All right, guys. This has been fun. I appreciate you all so much. We still have 50 people in here. Did you know it hurts my heart to get off? I have 22% left on my phone. So if there is anything else,
Nobody wants this pretty girl. My goodness.
I know. And I put the flowers in her.
Yeah.
Is she cute?
She's beautiful.
Stuff. Lots of stuff. Mermaid stuff. I don't think I have any mermaid stuff in here, but if you're into mermaid stuff, Audrey, I will watch for it for you. Because I'm out and about looking all the time. And Audrey and I are planning to go to. All right, guys, my camera is flashing me a warning sign. So I'm going to get off of here before it just cuts off. But let's turn it around. Come on. There I am. All right. Everybody have a great rest of your day. And I will see you Friday night, 7 o'clock with Willie. So y'all have fun. Thank you, Misty. As always, I appreciate you so much. And love you guys. Bye.